отчаянных парней, в хоккей играют настоящие мужчины. Русский играет в хоккей, русский играет в хоккей. За воротами противников все чаще победный гол опять фиксирует фонарь. Но если надо, защищается блестяще великолепная пятерка и вратарь. Своего видит придворная дружина, верим мужество отчаянных парней. В хоккей играют настоящие мужчины. Русский играет в хоккей, русский играет в хоккей.
Судьи сегодняшнего матча лицензированными назначены Международной Федерацией хоккея на льду.
The game officials have their licenses assigned by the International Ice Hockey Federation.
Главные судьи Тобиас Бьорк и Алексей Рантова.
The referees of the game, Tobias Bjork and Alexei Rantala.
Линии судей Николас Шахтан Иш и Генрих Кюблер.
The linesmen of the game, Nicholas Shafran-Pish and Henrik Kjellblad.
Представляем стартовый состав сборной команды Чехии.
And our result from the starting lineup for the game of the team Czech Republic.
Вратарь номер 38.
In the goal for team number 38, Dominic Kuhn.
Защитники номер 5.
On defense number 5, Jan Tobias Radek.
И номер 47.
Number 47, Michal Jordan.
Нападающий номер 10.
The forwards number 7, Macharenko.
Номер 14.
14, Tomasz Plekanec.
И номер 88.
And number 88, David Pasternak.
Представляем стартовый состав сборной команды Дании.
And now the starting lineup for the game for Team Denmark.
Вратарь номер 32.
And the goal for the team number 32, Sebastian Brown.
Защитники номер 5.
On defense number 5, Daniel Nilsson.
Номер 22.
Number 22, Marcus Lauritsen.
Нападающий номер 24.
The forwards number 24, Nikolai Ingles.
Номер 36.
Number 36, Yanni Hansen.
И номер 89.
Dominic Furch and Sebastian Dom will be your goaltenders as the Czech Republic gets set to take on Denmark. And the Czech Republic has looked right now, other than the big red machine coming up behind them, Czech Republic change has been a very good team.
And team being the key word. They use everybody. They use their bench more than any other team. Just go look at their last game. Yarbeck led them with 1932, and the least was Yarosek at 10-18. So Vladimir Vutek, the coach, likes to use the whole bench.
Denmark in need of some wins, still in the hunt for a quarterfinal spot. That fourth spot in Group A still very much up for grabs between Switzerland, Denmark, Latvia, and Norway. And 13 seconds in, we get a stoppage in play.
Coaches of these teams, there's look at Vladimir Vutek, who's done an excellent job. Real team first mentality, real methodical in the way they play. And Jan Carlson, his third straight year behind the bench for Denmark.
Vladimir Ruzicka resigned as coach of the Czech Republic team. It was never a smooth road for him. There always seemed to be some kind of controversy surrounding this squad. And they made the call to Ruzicka, to Vladimir Vutek, and he answered the call, and here he is, and this team is playing very well. Played around the boards by Daniel Nielsen. Slipped in front of the net. Ehlers for Jannik Hansen. Back for Daniel Nielsen. And back in behind the net. Denmark to the attack with Lars Eller. And that gets turned over at center as Jannik Hansen couldn't pick it up. Czech Republic back in with Ripik. Simic down low, trying to center that loose puck into the slot. Does. Ripik spins, fires off a stick wide. And the Czech Republic to the attack. Lauritsen plays it back around the boards and cleared out into the center ice area. That is Marcus Lauritsen, younger brother of Oliver Lauritsen. Again, no Jesper B. Jensen for Denmark. Injured earlier in the tournament, and he is done. Concussion issues and shoulder surgery.
Big loss for Denmark. Their key and #1 defenseman took that big hit from Anders Omdal of Switzerland.
Nikolai Ehlers throws it in behind the net, and going for a spill there was Nicholas Jensen. And Nicholas Jensen curls up high. He has both game winners for Denmark. Nicholas Jensen does. Morten Madsen gets to center, sends it in. Jensen chases this down. Zohorna stays on him. Lays it down for Madsen, and now grabbed off by Kempny. His left wing pass, Cusal deflects this out at center. Mads Bodker's there, tried to send it back up the boards. Zohorna breaks it up, can't do anything with it. And also not able to do anything with it was Fredrik Storm. And it's back into the Denmark zone. Lassen gets to center, gets to the line, hammers it in. Wide of Furch. Filippi trying to get a stick on it, unable to. And Jordan back forward for the Czech Republic. Stuffs it out the center, goes after it. Plays it left side, the long shot, that's off a stick, and that goes wide. Filippi giving chase on Daniel Nielsen. Nielsen sends it ahead, and Mats Christensen will deflect it out of harm's way. Jordan of the Carolina Hurricanes plays it back for Jurabek. Jurabek second in ice time for the Czech Republic, but not far behind Michael Kempny, who leads them in that category. Controlled at the line, and Sebastian Dom will get his first touch of the disc and hang on to it.
A lot of plays. The Czech Republic like to play a puck possession game. They like to hang on, make plays. They're not going to look for that stretch play unless it's there, and quick transition. You look at big defenseman Jan Kolas and Thomas Plekanec, the captain of this team, leading them offensively. He had a pair of goals in their win over Kazakhstan. He has 4 in the tournament.
Comes into the game with an even 100 faceoffs. And he's won 59 of that 100 coming into this game against Denmark. Steal by Ehlers, has Jannik Hansen with him. Lost control of it. Mads Bodker follows up though. Back to the left point for Stefan Lassen. Lassen will play it down looking for Jannik Hansen. Hansen gets rubbed out. To the line no further, Lars Eller. Off the bench, Fredrik Storm trying to jam that to the front of the net. And Plekanec will take it at center ice. And he's looking for a line change as Fredrik Storm will take it for Denmark. Storm got dumped on the play. Kovac with the wrist shot way wide. Kempny drills it from the left side way wide. Storm, his pass goes off a leg. And Kondratic back for the Czech Republic. Drops it for Berner. For Kempny. On for Kovac. After it, Poulsen. Morten Poulsen tied up there with Berner. And it's chipped back down the ice.
Poulsen had that tying goal last game against Latvia for Denmark, sending it to the shootout.
Kondratic forced to the near side and ran out of room as Morton Green angled him off. Zohorna for Cusal. Back for Zohorna. Has a step on Poulsen and let the wrist shot go high. Jerabek all the way back in his own zone. Jerabek closing in on 100 minutes played in this tournament. Kempney leads them in ice time. Stolen by Morton Green for Oliver Lordson, and big Oliver Lordson, a Philadelphia Flyer draft pick, will send this in. Bow bounces it back to Lordson, can't keep it in. Lordson feeds it cross ice. Gets sent in by Emil Christensen. Bow for Starkov. Back for Big Bow. He is a handful. Lassen plays it back in behind the net. Kirill Starkov trying to get at it. Knocked away from him, and Jordan will lift it out at center ice. Lassen makes sure that it doesn't get to Jurasek. And it's right back into the Czech Republic zone.
Czech Republic does such a real good job in that defensive zone. Only 6 goals against in this tournament. That's tied with Finland for second best, just behind Canada. They collapse their solid defensive sticks. They attack, and they do it in unison.
Lassen, left wing pass, misses Nikolai Ehlers. And this is going to go for an icing call on the faceoff to come back into the Denmark zone as Stefan Lassen lost the mouth guard.
Stefan Lassen, his 8th World Championship for Denmark. Fans, not many shots yet in this game. Still a lot of play back and forth. The goaltenders haven't been busy.
You mentioned the Denmark win over the Czech Republic back in 2014 in Minsk. And that snapped a 5-game winning streak for the Czech Republic in games between the two countries. And Denmark was down 3-1 well into the 3rd period, and then mounted the comeback. Jesper Jensen, not the Jesper B. Jensen that was injured in this tournament, but Jesper Jensen, who is not on the squad this year, scored with about 4.5 minutes left to make it a 1-goal game. Czech Republic here on the attack. Buchanan's the shot. Sebastian Dom turned that away. And then Patrick Bjorkstrand, with 53 seconds left, tied the game. And then Mikkel Bodker, who is not here this year, got the only goal in the shootout. This game is still scoreless. Denmark and the Czech Republic.
Talking about the goals against and how good the Czech Republic has been in their own end. Well, their goaltender they have in, Dominik Furch. He has been perfect so far in this tournament. All 6 goals have come against Pavel Francouz, who has played well for the Czechs in net also, but it's Dominik Furch who had the shutout against Russia, and then another one against Norway.
Sebastian Daum's save percentage of .937 is second best in the World Championship. Cam Talbot of Canada has the lead in that department. Marcus Lordson taken to the backboards by Repik. And now Lordson gets inside position, sends it ahead for Morten Madsen. On for Morten Green, and he'll send it into the Czech Republic zone. And a cross-ice pass by Kondratic goes off the stick of Storm and a souvenir.
Everyone's happy. Little souvenir from the game as Kondratic just trying to play that up the wall, gets knocked outside over the glass.
Speaking of goaltenders, Simon Nielsen, who's the backup tonight for Denmark, back to that game in 2014. Simon Nielsen was the netminder for Denmark, and he was perfect, 3 for 3 in that shootout, and he made saves off of names that everyone will know, Yuri Hudler and Jaromir Jagr.
Jagr had that last shot, and Simon Nielsen, also the younger brother of Franz Nielsen, who plays for the New York Islanders, who was not able to come to the tournament.
Radek Faksa has joined the Czech Republic. Just got here, though. Got his picture taken, got the paperwork done. Is dressed, but right now is the 13th forward for the Czech Republic. Pretty good rookie season for Radek Faksa. He was pretty good in the playoffs for Dallas.
3 goals, 2 assists in 13 games in the playoffs.
Mads Christensen tries to work it off the sideboard, chopped away from him. And grabbed off at center. Trying to get a stick on that was Bjorkstrand, but it ends up back in the Denmark zone. Lassen ahead for Starkov. Kirill Starkov gets to the line and then up and over Jarabek.
Old school hip check by Jarabek as Starkov just coming up. Jarabek hits that hip right into Starkov and sends him over. Good clean hit, but an offside on the play. Jarosek's stick may have helped out a bit.
Fortunately, that skate didn't come up and get Jarosek, who was following up the play. Kukal gets waved out of the face-off circle. Referees for this game, Tobias Bjork of Sweden and Alexei Rantala of Finland. Nicholas Chartrand-Piché of Canada is one of the linesmen, and Henrik Pilblad of Sweden is the other. Shot that is wide of Dominic Furch and cleared. Ahead for Kukal, back for Jarosek, and that shot, that goes wide. Jarosek after it. Far side boards, Bjorkstrand is there for Denmark, can't clear. Shot from the line, stopped by Sebastian Dahm. Grabbed off by Lassen. Nice outlet pass for Mads Bodker, older brother of Mikkel Bodker, who we talked about had that shootout winner. At the line, stopped by Jensen, didn't get much on the shot. Lead pass and some room, cross ice, and the return feed gets blocked off that backside.
Daniel Nielsen just saved the goal.
What a chance for Roman Cervenka.
He had the whole net, and the defenseman Nielsen comes back to save it.
Cervenka and Pasternak. You wanted 2 guys on a 2-on-1. That would be it. Pasternak has it again. Leads the Czech Republic in shots on goal at 22. Would have loved to have made it 23 on that try. Here comes Nikolai Ehlers trying to dance his way through, and nothing doing on Kempny.
Kempny just body slams Ehlers as he's trying to dance around him.
Jensen plays it back into his own zone.
Kempny's been one of those players to me that has stood out, the defenseman for the Czech Republic. Real good skater, solid, can move the puck.
Plays big time minutes, leads them in minutes played. Christensen looking for that far corner and missed. Frederick Storm in a battle. Puck comes loose, Simic plays it behind his own net, and Repik on the loose puck. Repik, sharp angle, and sends it around the boards. Jarabek, back side. Kolash plays it, trying to get it back to Jurgon. Jarabek throws it to the front of the net, and that got deflected away. Wrapper on try by Berner, and grabbed off by Morten Madsen, and he'll lift it out at center. Jurgon back in for the Czech Republic, plays it in, and they're going to rule that Kasper got in ahead of the play.
Daniel Nielsen has become the big minute guy for Denmark, and he makes a great play. It's a give and go. Cervenka has the net, and Nielsen gets his stick back in time. What a play. Cervenka just playing a little too easy, thought he had it, and off the stick, off the post. And Roman Cervenka can't believe it. Nielsen played 25-53 against Latvia for Denmark.
Lassen sends it in. This will be an icing call against Denmark. Face will come back. Denmark with 6 points in this championship in a battle with a number of teams. Switzerland has 7, Denmark and Latvia have 6, and Norway has 5. Kazakhstan sitting at 2.
Roman Cervenka is probably a little disbelief sitting on the bench.
Could have given his team a 1-0 lead had he cashed in, but unable to do that. Kempny intercepted, and then Dudero's on it for the Czech Republic. Out at center ice and sent back in by Stefan Lassen. Kempny through center ice. Kusal stopped at the line. It does get sent in deep though. Played around the boards. Kasper trying to center it. Kusal couldn't get a stick on it, and Bau is on it for Denmark. Lifts it out, and here goes Bjorkstrand after it. And this gets sent into the Czech Republic bench. It is scoreless, Czech Republic and Denmark.
.7:24 left in the first period. Talking about how good the Czech Republic has been in their own end. And Dominik Furch, how bored he might be right now. Shots 5-0 in favor of the Czech Republic as Denmark yet to register a shot on goal.
Lars Eller out to take this face-off. And Czech Republic with Filippi. Flipping it cross ice. Jurasek is after it. For Kukal. And he got squeezed out by Marcus Lorentzen. Kept in at the left point. Sent back in deep by Kolash. Kolash then jumped down low. Filippi hadn't lost it. And Jannik Hansen with Nikolai Ehlers in for Hansen. And the redirect went wide. Hansen curls up top. Throws it down low for Lars Eller. Eller back for Hansen. And the save made by Dominik Furch.
First shot on goal for Denmark, and Jannik Hansen with a good opportunity. A rush before. Ehlers makes a good play. Tries to find Hansen, but good back check by the Czech Republic, and then Hansen gets the puck right in the high slot. Real good shooting position. Furch able to squeeze that right arm to make the save.
Denmark on the attack with Madsen. Tried to get it to Nicholas Jensen. Jensen had it briefly, and then it got jammed away from him, and David Pasternak sends it ahead for Cervenka. Cervenka to the backboards along with Nicholas Jensen. Frederick Storm is on it. And Storm will play it around the boards. Back for Pasternak. Tried to get it to Papanich. Frederick Storm blocked it. Oliver Lorentzen jams it ahead for Nicholas Jensen. Jensen gets hooked. Oof. No call on the play. Cervenka, the shot got blocked. And Nicholas Jensen back for it.
Cervenka has had his opportunities in this game.
Kondratic feeds it right side for Repik, deflects it in. Kovac is after it for Ripik on the short side, and that just missed. Back in for Kovac and back for Ripik. Trying to center it against Mads Botker. And Botker comes up with it. Looking for Morton Green. This is World Championship game 87 for Morton Green, the veteran of this Denmark team. His 18th World Championship. Says he just takes it year by year now. And a special moment for him earlier in this tournament when they played Russia. His idol has always been Pavel Datsyuk. They are both captains, and they exchanged team flags and the traditional handshake in that game, and that was a very special moment for him.
They also wear both number 13.
Which was a coincidence.
Coincidence. Kovac with a great feed to Ripik, but the shot just a little bit wide. And yes, Morton Green, the captain, 6th straight year as a captain for Denmark, as Michael Ripik had the big goal for the Czech Republic in their one little blip against Latvia where they had to tie it up late.
That was game 2 after they had beaten Russia 3-0 in the opener. And then the game against Latvia, they were up 2-0. And then they were down 3-2. And then the goal that Shane talked about by Ripik that tied it late and sent the game to a shootout that the Czech Republic eventually won. Marcus Lorentzen chips this back into the Czech Republic zone. And back forward to Simic. As this game still looks for its first goal. Czech Republic 5-0. But 1 point shy of being perfect. There's a shot by Plekanec. Sebastian Daum makes the save. And that's because of the game we just talked about. Kept in at the line. Plekanec centers for Pasternak. And he couldn't get a stick on it, and right back up the ice. Carried in by Lars Eller. Eller curls in the corner. To the front of the net goes Jannik Hansen. Nikolai Ehlers spins it for Hansen. Hansen curls. Hansen looking for Ehlers. That got tipped away, but kept it at the line by Nicholas Jensen. Ehlers after it with Cervenka. Cervenka tried to chip it out, couldn't. Kept in at the blue line. Is that a glove pass? Nope, play goes on. Sharp angle chance. And that's ripped off the side of the net by Nikolai Ehlers. Turned around in front of the net and save made by Furch. Deflection, and that just missed. Jannik Hansen. Plays it for Nikolai Ehlers. Back for Jannik Hansen. Tried to bring it to the front of the net. Stopped by Plekanec. And this gets sent all the way down the ice. And an icing call, and the Czech Republic will not be allowed to change.
Some pressure from Denmark and a great chance off a turnover by Jordan as Hansen right in front all alone. The feed from Eller. And Dominic Furch comes up with the save as the line of Hansen, Ehlers, and Eller with some pressure. Jannik Hansen, great year with Vancouver, but unable to get it going here. 22 goals this past year with the Canucks in his 8th season there.
And the Czech Republic trying to get a breather there. Did the old defense switch. And then had the officials come over and say, no, this guy has to come back on the ice. Which bought them about another 10-12 seconds of recovery time. Denmark with Nicholas Jensen for Emil Christensen, and that shot blocked or deflected away from the front of the net. Ever since you mentioned that Denmark had not had a shot on goal yet, they've been the better team.
Maybe they're listening down there and a little bit of wake-up call.
Cleared in, and Dominic Furch with Poulsen coming in looking for a loose puck. Furch is going to hang on to it.
Now Dominic Furch wants to give his team a good clean change, and this was deflected in front by Frederick Storm. Could have been a little bit of a high stick, but it goes up and over the glass. Frederick Storm has 1 goal in this tournament, a power play goal for Denmark.
There has been some chances by both teams. Slap shot from the line by Marcus Lauritsen, who a couple of years ago spent some time in the AHL. That shot didn't get through. Simic trying to knife his way through everyone, could not. Cleared back out at center ice, and Kovac will play it back. Zohorna gets to center ice and fires it in. Olsen gets to center ice, no further. Kovac plays it back in. Rippick looking for Burner. Intercepted, and Bow will clear this out at center ice. Puck bounces around, and Kovac will play it back. Dudera sends it rink wide for Jerabik, back for Dudera. And he'll play it for Zohorna. Gets to center, no further. Stopped there by 6'8". Mathis Bow.
Denmark looking for a penalty. Bow trying to dance his way into the zone.
Sharp angle shot blocked in front. And Dominic Furch is going to hang on to that after it went off to Dara.
Look at Patrick Bjorkstrand. Scored one of those goals that helped tie it up for Denmark when they defeated them back in 2014 over the Czech Republic. Younger brother Oliver not able to come to this tournament.
Pretty good year for Oliver Bjorkstrand with the Columbus Blue Jackets. 4 goals and 8 points in 12 games played. Pasternak back with Cervenka. Back in for Pasternak, a little too far. David Pasternak with Cervenka and Plekanec. Kondratic holding the line. Pasternak tried to work it out front. Oliver Lauritsen breaks it up. Lauritsen's pass picked off Cervenka. The shot, that got blocked. Another shot, and that got blocked. Cervenka has it again. Short side save made. Rebound, Plekanec. What a save by Sebastian Dawn.
Wow. And he gives the puck a little bat with his stick afterward. First, it's a couple of huge blocks by Oliver Lauritsen. He comes out once, then twice. And this line has had grade A opportunities. Thomas Plekanec off the feed from Pasternak. Sebastian Daum says no way. No way as he comes across a huge glove save.
Then he stares down Plekanec.
He did, and then he kind of flipped the puck up, batted it with his stick.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Kind of like a bat flip.
Golash will send this in. Mats Bodker after it. And the first period is going to end scoreless, but not because there wasn't chances.
No, the Czech Republic had a couple of real good chances. Jannik Hansen had one, but it remained scoreless.
Shots ended up 9-2 in favor of the Czech Republic. Certainly looked as though Denmark had more shots than that, but scoreless after one.
This is the decisive second. The second one you're at, the point of no return. This is where you meet yourself. This is where new adventure begins. This is the moment. This is your time. Tissot.
Хоккей – это спорт, где все относятся к своему делу по-особенному. И болельщики, и хоккеисты. Здесь каждый старается изо всех сил и выкладывается на поле. Поэтому мы поддерживаем чемпионата мира по хоккею уже много лет. И вкладываемся в тех, кто выкладывается. Райффайзенбанк. Разница в отношениях.
Наш лед. Наша скорость. Наша надежность. Наш характер. Наша поддержка. Наши победы. Это наша игра. Это наш хоккей. И этого у нас нет. Индустра. Официальный партнер чемпионата мира по хоккею 2016 года.
The smell of your skin lingers on me now. Only on your flight back to your hometown. I need some shelter of my own protection, baby. Be with myself inside. Let me be serenity.
Ale když ho máš vytáhnej.
Look at Dominic Birch, look at Nikolai Ehlers, and what we've seen from Dominic Birch and Sebastian Dahm. I guess we shouldn't be surprised it's 0-0.
No, not at all. Although Dominic Birch didn't see much. Just 2 shots by Denmark, both coming off the stick of Jannik Hansen. Although that said, 2 shots, it was 2 scoring chances. 9 by the Czech Republic, and 1 highlight reel save by Sebastian Dahm as he robbed Thomas Plekanec.
It was a gooder. Ehlers and Plekanec, these lines are going head-to-head. Lars Eller with Jannik Hansen and Nikolai Ehlers. And David Pastrnak on the right side with Plekanec. And Cervenka over on the left side. So you have 5 NHLers and Roman Cervenka, who did have a stint in the National Hockey League. Nikolai Ehlers knocked away from him. Plekanec after it. And Daniel Nielsen, solid defenseman for Denmark.
He made
Gets it for Jannik Hansen.
He had that great play where he saved a goal in the first period from Cervenka.
Here comes Cervenka, and he tried to slide it looking for Pastrnak. Shoot the puck. Jannik Hansen shoots the puck, and he drilled it wide.
What a block as Marcus Lordson gets back in time, and Cervenka, another good opportunity for him. As he gets by, Daniel Nielsen tries to drag this, and Marcus Lordson, as it was an attempted pass the other way. Jannik Hansen, it's 2-on-1. He had Ehlers wide open, and he blasts that wide.
Germany leading the United States 2-1 over in St. Petersburg. And those two are having a real good match. When you look at the standings, USA 9 and Germany 7. Old teammate of yours coaching Germany.
Yeah, Marco Sturm, the head coach. And also, well, one of the assistants was a former assistant coach, Jeff Ward. So, and Jeff Ward would have coached Marco Sturm when he was in Boston.
Slovakia with a very tough schedule there. There's a deflected puck. It may come down to the last game between the United States and Slovakia as to who advances to the quarterfinals. Short side chance there for Kondratic. And that got blocked and back for Nicholas Jensen. He'll skate this to the red line, gets squeezed out there by Cusal. He's about to say something, but I won't. I'll pass it on later. Zohorna lets the shot go, and that gets deflected wide. Shot from the right side by Kondratic, misses everything. And Kempny back in his own zone. 25-year-old Michael Kempny is a player who has been very good for the Czech Republic. Long shot by Lucas Kaspar, that steered wide. Jerabek on it for the Czech Republic. Slap shot blocked, and that got cleared. Jordan holds it in though. Czech Republic to the attack, and the pass back for Zohorna ends up all the way down the ice.
Good little give and go out of the corner as Kasper tries to find Zohorna, but pass a little too hot as he couldn't handle it.
Jordan lays it up on the side for Kukal. Back for Jordan, over for Jerevich. Turned over at the line, and Mats Christensen will send it ahead. And unable to handle it was Bjorkstrand. And right back in for Radek Faksa, who makes his first appearance of this hockey game. Did not see any ice time in the opening 20 minutes. Cleared back, and Perch will leave it. Simic being tied up in the corner by Jannik Hansen. After it is Eller. Lars Eller tied up with Morten Madsen. Eller comes up with it, down for Ehlers, in for Hansen, and stopped by Dominic Perch.
Jannik Hansen now with 3 scoring chances in this game. This line has been able to generate some real quality plays. The Vancouver Canuck player, Jannik Hansen, off a great feed from Nikolai Ehlers right in front. Dominic Perch with another good save off Hansen as he keeps this game scoreless.
Dominic Perch has been perfect. He's been perfect on Jannik Hansen 3 times.
Hansen does have a goal. He had the 1 goal in that 10-1 loss to Russia.
Czech Republic have scored 13 straight goals until Kazakhstan with Nigel Dawes got one into the Czech Republic net, and it started against Sweden when they were down 2-0. Czech Republic was. They scored 4 straight in that game. They scored 4 straight again, or 7 straight against Norway, and then had 2 straight against Kazakhstan before Nigel Dawes scored. Cervenka picks off that pass and knocked out of midair. Good defensive play by Emil Christensen. Shot by Cervenka off the bar and into the net by Thomas Plekanec.
Well, Roman Cervenka has had his chances. If he's not going to score, he's going to pick up the assist. And Thomas Plekanec picks up his 5th of this tournament as he opens up the scoring in this game, just driving the wide side, and he is still up for the Cy Young with 5 goals and no assists. Cervenka just picks this up. He's going to rip it off the crossbar, and Thomas Plekanec able to beat Jannik Hansen to that rebound. That comes hot off the bar, out the other side, and Thomas Plekanec able to capitalize on that rebound and give his team the 1-0 lead.
You mentioned hot off the bar. It did come hot off the bar and yet landed flat, where Plekanec could get to it ahead of Jannik Hansen and buries it, and the Czech Republic with the 1-0 lead. Back in for Berner. Berner with the wrist shot, and that's off the crossbar.
Quick release from Michael Berner. Czech Republic almost strike again. This is right off that draw. Berner, a little bit of a rolling puck. He gets all of it. It goes off of Dom, so Dom gets just enough of that puck to make the save. And it goes off the crossbar and out of play.
Repick, blocked by Mads Bodker. 1-0 Czech Republic. Kempny at the line, back for Repick. Gets it for Michael Berner. Kovac is high in the slot. The puck goes to Kondratic and cross ice for Kempny. Down looking for Berner. Picked off by Lassen. Berner has it again and tried to feed out looking for Repick in front. Kovac for the Czech Republic, tried to get it back to Kondratic, and Nicholas Jensen will deflect it out. Morten Madsen, who is the face-off leader for Denmark coming into this game, 60 of 97 for 61.8%. Zohorna trying to get that to the front of the net. Lead pass. In behind everyone was Poulsen, and he couldn't handle it.
Well, that pass not too far off from being in all alone.
Kusal drops it. Wrist shot by Dudera. And making the save is Sebastian Dom.
Thomas Plekanec with the goal. He had probably the best opportunity maybe in that first period as he was robbed by Sebastian Dom. But the stare down from Dom, but he gets the last laugh as he opens up the scoring in this second period. As he takes that shot by Cervenka off the bar and the rebound into the back of the net.
Czech Republic with 14 points in Group A. Mads Christensen tried to get that down low. That got blocked. Cleared back in. Dom steers it away. Filippi. Back to the left point for Yerdon. Fakes, lets it go. Good save by Dom. Rebound! Drilled by Dudera. And the save by Dom, and then a crease violation. Thomas Plekanec has the Czech Republic up 1-0.
Shots 19-5 in favor of the Czech Republic, and one of those shots by Thomas Plekanec has his team up 1-0. And Czech Republic seemed to turn it on a bit. 10 shots already in this second period. Put the pressure on Denmark, who just need to find a way to generate a little bit more. Although 5 shots, they've had 3 quality plays all coming to Jannik Hansen.
Trying to squeeze his way through is Bjorkstrand. And by the time he gained control of it, he was in a little deep and put it off the side of the net, but a good rush there by Bjorkstrand. Emil Christensen around for Marcus Lorentzen. Up for Bjorkstrand. Ahead for Bau. Bau trying to bust his way through. Simic stays with him. And all the way back down low to help out is David Pasternak. For Jerabek, rink wide Cervenka. Cervenka, Jerabek, Pasternak. And he doesn't shoot it. Jerabek down low. Trying to work it up front off the stick of Starkov. Pasternak shot. That got blocked by Emil Christensen. Ripik is after it. Czech Republic starting a line change. Kolash plays it down low. Back for Berner. Berner right side. Kondratic plays give and go with Kovac. Berner into the slot for Ripik, back to the line, and this does come out. And flipped back in by Kolak. That'll bring about a stoppage in play.
Such good puck movement by the Czech Republic. They move, guys come for support. They're able to spread out that offensive zone to make plays. On their other end, they're solid defensively. All right, credit to the team game they play.
22 goals for now for the Czech Republic. Still trailing Russia in Group A. You consider Russia was shut out 3-0 in the first game, and now leading in goals for. Tells you the offensive power that Russia does have here. Back at the line for Jensen. Shot. That didn't miss by much. USA has now tied Germany. That's 2-2 as they're all square.
Goal by Austin Matthews tied it up.
Kolash jammed it away from Lars Eller. Eller comes back door looking for Ehlers. And that got tipped away by Kondratic. Eller stays on it. Eller getting pounded in the corner by Kusal. And Zahorna takes the puck. Flips it for Kaspar. For Kusal, and he's stopped by Lassen, and then he takes the feet out from under him. Kempny all the way back. Nielsen leaves it. And taken by Stefan Lassen. Back for Daniel Nielsen. Bounces it ahead, looking for Nicholas Jensen. 2 wins in the tournament for Denmark, and Nicholas Jensen has the winner in both. One came via the shootout. Back at the line, Marcus Lawrenson ripped that one. That didn't miss by much. He can shoot the puck.
He really can. He's got that big shot. They'll use him on the power play, which we've yet to see any of those in this game. Uh-oh, did I jinx it?
That's what I was going to say about 2.5 minutes into this period, that we hadn't had a penalty yet. And then I thought, no, well, we'll see what happens. We don't have a whistle, so. At the line, Nicholas Jensen. He'll send it all the way in. And Birch will drop it there for Thomas Buchanans. 26-year-old Dominic Birch, coming off a great rookie year in the KHL. Pasternak on the turnover with some room, tees it up, and Sebastian Dom way out to cut down the angle.
Real good play by Bodker, too, coming back on the other side as Pasternak got a step on Oliver Lordson. And Mads Bodker does a good job communicating, coming across from the right side to make sure Pasternak takes that shot from the angle, and Dom way out to cut the angle.
Dom recognizing where Bodker was, recognizing that it was not an odd man rush. And just played the shooter, played it well. Big hit along the boards on the near side as Christensen collides there with Kondratik. Mads Christensen. Good pass. Finds Lawrenson. Lawrenson dropped by Jurasek. Heading to the front of the net was Poulsen. Got a piece of it, deflected it wide. And now we are going to have our first penalty of the hockey game, and it's not a questionable call.
I'm not sure what Repik's thinking on this. With a perfect angle, just a careless hit. Denmark's been the recipient of a few of these. You know, Christensen took a check to the head against Latvia, and this is Green, the shot to the net. This is going to go wide, and as Poulsen getting the puck, Michael Repik staring right at the numbers the whole way. And he goes in to finish this hit right from the back. This will be a boarding call, or checking from behind, as the refs now are going to have a talk about this one.
So as we look at Repik in the penalty box, give Denmark some credit here, because Denmark came into this game shorthanded 28 times. Only Kazakhstan at 30 had been shorthanded more.
And that's what's hurt Denmark, because they have given up 10 power play goals against that second only Belarus, who's given up 11. And this is going to be a 2 and a 10 to Repik.
So Denmark will get the game's opening power play. 4 power play goals for Denmark in this championship. Nikolai Ehlers has a couple. Nicholas Jensen, as Shane mentioned a little while ago, has one, and Frederick Storm has the other.
Czechs have been very good on the penalty kill.
Ehlers. Oof, is there another one coming? Yes, there is. A late call, but it's going to be a hooking penalty going to the Czech Republic, and Denmark will have a 5-on-3.
Gusal's going to go to the box. And this will be a lengthy 5-on-3 for a minute 49. Denmark with a great opportunity. Saying the Czech Republic penalty kill's been good there. Killed 14 of 16, 87.5%, but Gusal hooks up Nikolai Ehlers, tries to drop his stick, but the call is made, and look for Denmark here to try and tie this game up at 1.
So now you've got Czech Republic, who came into this game with only 16 shorthanded situations for coach Vladimir Vutek. And now they take back-to-back penalties, and it will be a 2-man advantage for Denmark.
Montreal Canadian teammates squaring off against each other, Eller and Buchanan.
Nikolai Ehlers will play the point. Daniel Nielsen on the other side. Mats Christensen will join the attack along with Jannik Hansen. That's the power play for Denmark. Lukanets, Jordan, and Jerabek. The penalty kill for the Czech Republic was Nikolai Ehlers. Takes it wide for Jannik Hansen. Back for Daniel Nielsen. Nikolai Ehlers. Nielsen walks it in. Down for Hansen. Back for Nielsen. Over to Ehlers. Blocked. Rebound blocked. Cleared by Jerabek, but not out. Ehlers has it again. Dishes off for Eller. Back to Nielsen. Save. Rebound. Over top the net. Ehlers trying to control it. Lost his footing. And snapped down the ice by Jordan.
Couple real big blocks by Jordan and Jerabek on that play. And a great chance for Mats Christensen right in front.
Lars Eller knocked off his stick by Kondratik. Ehlers walks in, doesn't shoot it. Ehlers for Eller. Lost it. Back for Nikolai Ehlers. Eller, Ehlers, and off the left arm of Furch and maybe off the outside of the post. Nielsen, Hansen, Eller, and that's off the stick and over top the net. Good hustle by Jannik Hansen to hold it in. Back pass, Eller. Nielsen, Eller, Nielsen. And the first penalty is over. Cross ice, what a save by Dominic Furch. Off of Nikolai Ehlers. And deflected away by Berner.
Solid penalty kill by the Czech Republic. Denmark did have their opportunities, but Furch was there to make the saves.
And now the 5-on-3 is over. Cleared down the ice. So Denmark with the extended two-man advantage, unable to capitalize as the Czech Republic a perfect 2-for-2 on the PK. Came to the side of the net as Bolash was nonchalant with it. And Furch had to be careful. Frederick Storm, rink wide. He was looking for Nicholas Jensen, tipped away, and then Jensen got bumped off the puck by Cervenka. Kovac takes it wide on Lauritsen, Marcus Lauritsen. Long pass cross ice as Poulsen plays it back into the Czech Republic zone. Kovac, wrist shot looking far side, missed the net. Filippi puts it to the net through traffic wide. Jordan, so good on that penalty kill with Jerabek. Jordan around for Kovac. There's Jerabek. Being watched by Morten Poulsen. Back for Berner. Berner up top, Kovac near side Jordan. He'll drill it in on Sebastian Dahm. Lauritsen slaps it around the boards, and this goes all the way down the ice.
Czech Republic with a lot of pressure. Dominic Furch, the main man on that penalty kill as he comes up with some big saves. Great chance for Hansen. This is earlier on in the game. And then the power play. Two chances right in front. Nikolai Ehlers, the shot, gets the left arm on. And another play for Ehlers right at the side of the net as Dominic Furch remains perfect in net for the Czech Republic. I think we have a timeout here for Denmark as they have been hemmed in their own zone. Marcus Lauritsen ended up icing this puck, is under siege a bit. Czech Republic penalty killed. Fantastic job staying compact, not allowing those big seam plays for Denmark as they tried to spread it out.
So Dominic Furch, 26 years of age, 1.78 and a save percentage of .933 in his rookie year in the KHL at Omsk. Played 49 games. This is his first Worlds.
all 51 shots coming into the game, and he stopped all 10 in this game.
And a Czech league title back in 2008, if you're wondering where he was before he joined the KHL. Just looks calm. In nets for the Czech Republic. They have a 1-0 lead and a team that is comfortable playing with the 1-0 lead. Zohorna, watched by Nicholas Jensen, and a penalty now is going to come to Nicholas Jensen as he's having all sorts of trouble with Big Zohorna. 6 attackers now, and the slap shot ricochets to the near corner. Kondratic lays it down for Kaspar, and now it gets touched by Mads Christensen. And a holding penalty coming to Nicholas Jensen. It'll be a power play for the Czech Republic when we come back to Moscow.
Czech Republic gets their first power play of this game. Their penalty kill has certainly done the job, 2 for 2, and now their power play, 3 of 18, 17% in this tournament. And we talked about Denmark's penalty kill. They've killed 18 of 28 as they have allowed 10 power play goals against us, running at 64%.
The 3 power play goals at 16.6% for the Czech Republic. If you look at all the upper echelon teams, the teams that will probably advance to the quarterfinals, the Czech Republic's power play is the lowest of all of those. So if there is a difference between them and those other top echelon teams, that is it. But they are so good defensively. And they get the chance on the power play here with the Cannons. Center, Cervenka rebound, and Pasternak couldn't settle it down in time. Or was that Kondratic? That was Kondratic all the way in from the line.
Couple big saves by Dom.
Cervenka plays it back for Plekanec. Back for Cervenka. Kondratic, and that got tipped by Plekanec high. Cervenka, Plekanec, and Kaspar have power play goals for the Czech Republic in this championship. 4.5 now left in the second period, and just over a buck left in the power play. Kempny, USA and Germany, by the way, still tied 2-2. Our second game today has Sweden and Switzerland. Teed up at the line, save, rebound, and unable to get a stick on it was Kasper. Another good save by Sebastian Dom. Mads Christensen couldn't go one way, couldn't go the other way. Kasper was on one side and Big Zohorna was on the other side. Zohorna 6'1", 200 pounds, and he is a handful. And now Zohorna lost his footing, down he goes, and cleared down the ice by Denmark with 12 seconds in the power play.
Stefan Larsson just trying to get off. He was out for just about the whole kill for Denmark.
Kempny. Kovac looking for Berner. Too far for him, and out of the penalty box is Nicholas Jensen. Kovac steals. Kovac up top. Kempny, and he rips that one wide. Gudera holds it in. Kovac is on it. For Berner. Watched by Eller. Filippini trying to handle it in the corner. Knocked away from him and taken by Jannik Hansen. In for Lars Eller. Eller puts on the brakes. He'll find Ehlers, and Ehlers finds glass as he missed the net.
Nikolai Ehlers has been the guy for Denmark that has had some real good looks this second period, and That one is fired high and wide.
Terrific career in the Q. Couple of years there for Nikolai Ehlers as Ehlers jumps the line on that. And offside is called.
Sebastian Dom, big save. Cervenka with the shot, the toe save, and then off the far side, a couple more off Kondratic as he tracks that puck well. Big pad save, then a bouncing puck. It goes off Lassen, his defenseman back to the net. Casper gets a chance to take a swat at it. And mentioned Dominic Furch, some big saves when his team was shorthanded. Same could be said for Sebastian Dom.
Goaltending in this game, well, not only this game for these guys, it's the entire tournament. They've been absolutely terrific. Emil Christensen for Marcus Lauritsen, right side for Nick Jensen. And he'll fire it in. After it is Frederick Storm. He gets pinned to the corner boards. Morton Madsen trying to pull it out of the pile. Storm comes up with it, shovels it out front. Oliver Lauritsen. Watched by Casper, plays it for Jensen. Jensen in front for Madsen. Back for Jensen. And this goes off a skate. And had some people ducking on the Denmark bench.
Really see how the Czech Republic will collapse right in front of their goalie. All five guys push everything to the outside. Eventually, there's no panic. They don't get caught running around very often in their own end. If they don't do that, it doesn't open up any of those holes.
1-0, but this has been a good game.
It really has. Some good goaltending has been the difference. Denmark hasn't had a lot of shots, but they've had some real good quality chances.
Still 2-2 between Germany and the United States. Thomas Plekanec, who has the goal, sends it for Pasternak. He'll put it back to the front of the net, off the goal post. Terrific give and go between Plekanec and Pasternak.
Sebastian Dom, I think, may have got just enough of that puck.
Imagine a Montreal Canadian and a Boston Bruin playing so well together. Plekanec tried to spin that to the front of the net. Some more fans are saying no. Say it's not so. Plekanec rubs his man out. Dudera dodged a check. Lars Eller took a run at him. Into the final minute of period 2 in a 1-0 game in favor of Czech Republic. Lassen deflects it out in center. The battle right at the blue line.
Bit of a rugby scrum.
Try to get a few more players in there. That's Christensen, tight turns out of the pack. And Gusal knocked it away from him. Quick shot from the slot by Poulsen. And that went high, blocked aside and missed the net. So a bit of a late push here from the Czech Republic. And this will get sent down the ice. And with 10 seconds, it'll be an icing call.
Thomas Plekanec has the only goal in this game. Also another off a great feed from Pasternak. It catches the tip of Sebastian Dom's glove and then off the post. As Plekanec with a nice little redirect as he slashes across the top of the crease. What a good tournament for him is leading his team in goals.
So a big face-off. Gusal will take it, controlled by Denmark after the face-off win by Morten Green. Green has it, tried to shoot it, couldn't. And the Czech Republic will escape the period as Zahorna drives it in at the horn. And now Zahorna gets a little attention from Morten Madsen. And the second period will come to an end.
Well, as good as the Czech Republic have played, and so is Denmark. It is a one-goal game. Denmark still in this, very much so.
Shots 27-10 in favor of the Czech Republic. The goaltending has been outstanding.
pushing myself to be the strongest, the sharpest. My dedication to the game, to my teammates who are counting on me to deliver. The nerves of steel, the preparation of ritual before the adrenaline of the match. The responsibility of doing my best every time, prepared to fight every shift in the ice. This is not just a sport. This is who I am.
Мир бизнеса постоянно меняется. Сегодня невозможно оставаться лидером рынка без постоянного развития и роста. Преодоление хаоса в делах не только закаляет характер компании, но и делает ее чемпионом.
Группа Черненький, номер 10. Второй забросил Томаш Плевенец, номер 14. Второй забросил Томаш Плевенец, номер 14.
Time 34-37. Time 34-37.
be a rock star.
Czech Republic with a 1-0 lead on Denmark. David Pastrnak has had some chances in this game. All the players that you would expect to have chances in this game have had them, but there's only been one goal. Jannik Hansen has had the most chances for Denmark, but Dominic Furch has shut the door, and Sebastian Dom at the other end has been terrific.
He has. Thomas Buchanan has 5 shots in this game, but he has the one that has his team up 1-0.
We've had some goalposts, we've had some crossbars. Michael Jordan being watched by Nikolai Ehlers. The turning point of the game, perhaps the 5-on-3 that Denmark had for almost a full 2 minutes, and unable to capitalize. Offside called against Denmark.
Big missed opportunity. Nikolai Ehlers had a couple of shots on that play when they were up 2 men, and Ehlers does have a couple of goals, couple of power play goals in this tournament. So, young player playing in his first World Championship off his rookie campaign with the Winnipeg Jets.
Chipped off the boards by Filippi, and now another offside call.
10 shots by Denmark in this game, and 6 of them have come from Jannik Hansen and Nikolai Ehlers, as they have 3 apiece. Daniel Nilsson, the defenseman that plays big minutes for Denmark, has a couple as well.
Lorentzen cross ice for Nielsen, and Daniel Nielsen will slide this down, and Czech Republic with Jordan back to regroup. Semic sends it up the boards. Filippi's after it. Filippi squeezed into the corner by Morten Madsen. Berner to the front of the net looking for Filippi. Frederick Storm down low to help out. Berner's in, and with the wrist shot, save made by Sebastian Dom.
Michael Berner, 3 goals. He had the shorthanded game-winning goal against Sweden earlier in the tournament. Had a couple in that game. Czech fans hoping their team can remain top of Group A.
3-0 over Russia. Furch had 25 saves in that one. 4-3 over Latvia. 4-2 over Sweden when they were down 2-0. Beat Norway 7-0. Furch had 26 saves in that game. And then they beat Kazakhstan 3-1. And that's where they stand right now. Undefeated, but 1 point shy of being perfect because of that shootout win. Turned over, and Sebastian Dom off Kusal.
Kusal with a good chance. It was a turnover right at the side of the Denmark net as Kasper throws it to the net, goes off the stick of Dom, and Lassen just can't hang on to this. He doesn't get it out of the danger area. Kusal with a spin backhand. It actually tips off Lassen's stick, and Dom able to make the save.
Face-off win for the Czech Republic. Thrown to the front of the net. Faxa with the spinorama shot. That went wide. And now Denmark is sent around the board. Back for it, Faxa. The Dallas draft pick brings some size to this lineup for the Czech Republic. Pile up in the corner. In from the line to hold it in is Kempny. And now taken by Starkov. He'll send it ahead looking for Bjorkstrand. He's in a foot race with Kondratik. Kondratik steals it and starts right back. Kondratik to his line, ran into 3 Denmark players. Do we have too many men on the ice?
The linesman blows the whistle. These are the ones that always confuse me because I'm watching the play and then there's a whistle for something else. And this, if anything, could be a too many men call as the linesman is over at the Czech Republic bench. He's having a conversation, and indeed it will be, as Denmark failed to capitalize when they had that 5-on-3 opportunity, 0 for 2 on the power play. And they'll get a chance early in this 3rd period as David Pastrnak heads over to serve the penalty.
So Vladimir Vutek, Russian Championships with Lokomotiv Yaroslavl in 2002 and 2003. Felt when this tournament was about to start, said, I feel this team can medal. So we'll see what happens. They are very impressive so far in this championship. Controlled by Morton Green. He'll send it cross ice. Daniel Nielsen the shot. That's turned away. Morton Green on it again. Back for Daniel Nielsen. Sends it cross ice for Nicholas Jensen. Jensen being watched by Thomas Plekanec. Plekanec lost his stick. Picks it up and gets back into position. Shot from the line by Green. And that's steered away. Daniel Nielsen. Back for Jensen. Jensen in front of the net, score! Morten Madsen bangs it in, and that is the first goal given up by Dominic Furch.
Play all starts off that high tip, and we've seen it so many times off power plays. And Denmark not going with their usual #1 unit with Eller, Ehlers, and Hansen. They put out Madsen with Storm, Green, and it's a great play off the wall, little high tip by Storm. And then right on the rebound, a good play by Jensen as he just sends us to the middle. Storm's wide open, and Madsen all alone as Furch makes the initial save. But Morten Madsen, the veteran for Denmark, able to tie this game up at 1. That's his first of the tournament. He's playing in his 11th World Championship.
6'3", 192 pounds for Morten Madsen. Not easy to get out from the front of the net. He bangs home a rebound, and we have a 1-1 game. Free-pick. After it is Berner. Emil Christensen takes it for Denmark. Nikolai Ehlers chips it through for Jannik Hansen. Hansen puts on the brakes and right back for Kovac with Berner. Stopped at the line. Berner back on it again. Plays it for Rietvik. He got bunked by Poulsen. Here comes Kempny. Kempny on the attack and a blocker save by Sebastian Dahm.
Morten Madsen, a big goal as the power play able to come through, and it's off a too-many-men call. On the doorstep, Michael Jordan kind of gets a little bit high on the coverage. Jarabek in front, and Madsen all alone, and had a lot of time in front as he was able to jam that pass. Furch.
Minnesota Wild pick in 2005 was Morten Madsen. A couple years in the American Hockey League. Marcus Lawrenson will send this in. Kondratic is after it. Gets it by the checking of Frederick Storm. Krusal to the line and in. Drops it back for Kaspar. Kaspar the shot off a stick and high. Kondratic trying to hold it in. Can't. And back for it is Kempny. Kasper falls going in after that loose puck. Daniel Nielsen plays this out to center and back into the Czech Republic zone, and Kukal will leave it for Jarabek. Ahead for Filippi. Filippi with the wrist shot. That got blocked by Jensen. Shot from the line by Jordan. That never got to the net. And this is going to be an icing call against Denmark.
Marcus Lawrenson it's going to be Nicholas Jensen that sends us the length of the ice. This is where Denmark doesn't want to get themselves into trouble. They already have taken their time out in this game, and in areas where they get caught in their own end and just ice the puck. And gives the advantage for the Czech Republic to get the matchup they want.
Denmark started this tournament with a 3-0 win, just as the Czech Republic did, as they beat Norway. They were outshot badly, but we can see what Sebastian Dahm is capable of. they won that game by a score of 3-0.
He's been key in this game that kept it at a one-goal game and gave Denmark the opportunity, which they've been able to capitalize with the power play here and tie it up.
Dominic Birch was looking for his third straight shutout. Slap shot from the line, and Simic rips that into, is that Morten Madsen?
That's Poulsen that got that. He's just struggling, he's staying on the ice. That was a big block.
Another shot that just went by Morten Poulsen. Yes, looks like he took it off the arm. Thomas Buchanan's, that shot is wide. Pasternak in the corner. Takes it away from Mads Christensen. Pasternak the shot, block, rebound. Scramble, Cervenka takes a whack at it. Cervenka back to the line. Simic walks it in. Tried to get it up front, blocked, and Poulsen is still out there and in pain.
Still willing to get in front of the shot.
And this is going to get picked off by Madsen. And for Christensen now. Mads Christensen skates it in and then makes a line change as that line needed to get off. Tipped away. Great defensive play by Rippick as that pass was headed for Lars Eller.
Good play by Ehlers, anticipating, cuts off the pass in the defensive zone.
Seven minutes gone here in period number 3 in a 1-1 tie. Jannik Hansen to the backboards against Berner. And Berner comes up with it. It's going to be kept in by Emil Christensen. And now Berner will get it again for Kovac and quickly for Rippick. Slaps it off the backboards, going in after the loose puck, but Stefan Lassen got there first. And now Lassen goes down along with Rippick. Kondratik takes it all the way back. Player changes for both teams. Kempny plays it through, the pass for Kaspar. Delayed offside. Cleared down the ice and back for Kondratik. Frederick Storm is after him. Kondratik lost his footing. Down he goes. Short side chance and unable to get the shot through is Morten Madsen. Zohorna. He'll lift this out at center. Kasper's after it. And back into the Denmark zone it goes where Dom will leave it. And it will be taken by Lordson, Marcus Lordson. A long pass in for Bjorkstrand. Jordan feeds it left side to the front of the net. Looking for a pass was Kukal. Kukal now in behind the net. Faxa heads to the front of the net. And Faxa got shoved away as he tried to get a stick on that shot. Filippi back for Jordan. Sharp angle and that sailed high and wide. Jerabek at center. Puts it back into the Denmark zone. Jensen keeping an eye on Jerabek. And on the loose puck is Lars Eller. For Jannik Hansen, he tried to send it through for Ehlers. Ehlers finally tracks it down. Off the glove of Birch. And a chance for Lars Eller. And now a crease violation for Lars Eller. And that'll bring about a stoppage in play. 1-1 tie here in period 3.
Skoda, simply clever.
Denmark with some life in this third period as their power play has tied this game up at 1. They've had some jump, had some chances. The latest one by Lars Eller. And Sailor netminder Sebastian Dom, although being outshot 32-14 in this game, Sebastian Dom has come up with some big saves for his club. He kept it close, kept it at a one-goal game, and eventually his team able to provide some offense.
They were outshot 44-28 by Norway. Gave up 41 shots in the loss to Russia. Denmark did. So their goaltending has had to be good, and it has. Polak back into his own zone. Eller's after him. Chipped away and cleared up the boards by Semic. Unable to handle it was Plekanec. Cross ice, Eller back at the line, and save made by Furchop of Lassen.
Some good passing off that turnover, and what a chance for Lassen.
Lassen breaks it up and right back for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers in on the shot. Save made by Furch. Nice move by Ehlers. Eller into the slot. Jensen was going to tee it up. But Ehlers got in the way of it. And now picked off and cleared by David Pastrnak. Nikolai Ehlers lost it as he fell. Kovac got the bad bounce. Kovac trying to get away from Jensen, bumped by Nielsen. Kick free and the Czech Republic controls. Slap shot, burner, blocker save. Sebastian Dom. Repik watched by Morten Madsen. Repik throws it to the front of the net, kicked away by Daniel Nielsen.
Nikolai Ehlers needs to get off the ice, finally on for the change.
In for Burner, high short side, Dom the save. Daniel Nielsen, as we're into the back half of period number 3. And Denmark, it may be a bit of a surprise, tied 1-1 here with the Czech Republic.
And they're not sitting back since they've got it. They've had chances. Ehlers with a great rush. Stefan Lassen with a chance.
Long lead pass deflected in by Mats Christensen. Too many men on the ice call earlier in the period. And Denmark on the power play. Morten Madsen ties the game after Thomas Plekanec had the Czech Republic in front 1-0. Kasper's after it. Busal is there. Cleared by Morton Green. And Czech Republic will regroup. Zohorna goes wide on Oliver Lawrenson. Lawrenson gives Zohorna a ride. And Ehlers will deflect this down the ice. Kolash drops it back. Kukal. Back up for Kolash. Back pass onto the stick of Filippi. Around Ehlers. Filippi trying to jam that up front for Radek Faksa.
Good play by Niklas Jensen, the defenseman, had a great defensive stick there on that pass.
Lars Eller ran square into Semic, and that's as far as he got. Jannik Hansen is after it. Into the slot, glove save by Dominic Furchop and Morten Madsen. And a dandy. 1-1, we're in the third.
Good game between Denmark and the Czech Republic. Denmark giving them everything they can. And think back, Czech Republic beat Russia 3-0. Russia beat Denmark 10-1. And maybe not Denmark's best game, but that being said, a much better effort from Denmark here is giving Czech Republic everything they can handle.
Shots are 7-7 here in the third, 37-17. over the course of the game, but Frederick Storm is on it. Ends up on the stick of Nicholas Jensen, and his quick shot went wide. Good chance there for Nicholas Jensen, who has 4 goals in this World Championship, and a penalty now coming up for the Czech Republic. It's going to be a high sticking call to David Pastrnak.
Crazy how momentum can shift in a game. 2 shots by Denmark in that first period of play. They had 8 in all of the second, and they already have 8 in this period. They gained momentum off that power play goal early in this third, and Pastrnak gets the stick up. And back to the penalty box. Pastrnak served that too many men when Denmark scored, and he got his stick up on Nicholas Jensen. So another power play chance for Denmark.
So we talk about the Czech Republic being a disciplined team and Denmark being a team that takes far too many penalties. And it's been the reversal in this game. 4th power play of the game for Denmark. Czech Republic has had 1. Jensen. And it's that second power play unit back out now again. Jensen lets the shot go, and Kondratic blocks it.
Well, I don't know if we can call them the second power play unit. They've been able to score in this game. Of course, we're referring Ehlers, Eller, and Jannik Hansen. They were the unit that was on for pretty much that whole 5-on-3 situation, unable to score. So Coach Jan Carlson, maybe a feel for his team, puts this unit with Morten Madsen on it, and it paid off as he scored the goal.
Madsen will take this face-off. He's been dynamite in that category. Bit of an off game today for him in the face-off department, but coming into the game, 61.8%. Morton Green will face off against Kusal. Denmark controls. Daniel Nielsen for Nicholas Jensen. Jensen being watched by Jordan. Back for Nielsen, near side Green. Morton Green to the front of the net and cleared away by Jordan. Kusal after, but kept in by Daniel Nielsen. Morten Madsen around for Green. Green for Frederick Storm. For Daniel Nielsen, and back for Green. 1 minute now into the power play. Jensen for Nielsen, in for Green, cross for Jensen, tipped away. Good stick there by Kusal. Jarabek to the near side boards, in from the line, Morton Green. Down for Morten Madsen. Madsen banks it off the boards. At the line for Lauritsen. Back for Jensen. Back for Marcus Lauritsen. And back for Nicholas Jensen. And now intercepted and cleared by Lucas Kaspar.
Interesting, both the Laursens on this unit in the power play, Oliver and Marcus.
Here comes Lars Eller. 3 Czech players converge on him. And Semek comes up with it. David Pastrnak out of the penalty box, has the puck. He rips the shot wide. Taken by Cervenka. He'll dish it off. Semek trying to ram that through and couldn't. And Nikolai Ehlers in on Kovac. Dropped it back for Jannik Hansen. Eller picks it up. Eller got spilled by Plekanec. Montreal teammates, and Plekanec is on it. Sends it in deep, and after it is Pastrnak with Emil Christensen. And Christensen plays it up the boards for Morton Green, and back out at center.
Czech Republic comes up with a big penalty kill.
Kovac for Kempny, in for Kovac. Cross ice for Repik. And a save made as that goes off the mask of Sebastian Dom. Repik already with some late game heroics in this tournament for the Czech Republic.
Sebastian Dom just fantastic in net. 36 shots, 35 saves. Maybe one of his best off the Plekanec in that first period when they had a chance to really extend that lead, and he has been great, continues to make saves, continued to keep it a close game until his team was ready to go, and even the last shot as he takes that one out off the mask.
Plays in the Austrian League. Kondratik a shot, and Don got a piece of that. Kempny all the way down low from the line for Kovac. Kovac tried to chip it out front. Kovac on it again. Kempny, watched by Mads Bodker. For Kovac. A crash in front of the net between Berner and Daniel Nielsen, and the net comes off the peg.
Brings the whistle. Daniel Nielsen has been fantastic for Denmark. Lots of minutes from him. He led them last game. Part of the power play, had a couple shots coming into this third period. Now him and Berner get tied up in front along with Dom. As down goes Nielsen and off goes the net.
Denmark has been in 2 overtime games. Lost in overtime to Switzerland on a goal by Eric Blum. And then they beat Latvia in a shootout. Nicholas Jensen had the winner in that one. Czech Republic has gone to 1 extra time game, and that was against Latvia. Czech Republic won that one in a shootout.
Such a big game for both these teams, but for Denmark, they have an opportunity. Win would jump Switzerland, and they would be in that 4th spot. A huge step here for Denmark.
And what's at risk for the Czech Republic is having the host team, Russia, jump ahead of you in the standings. Depending, of course, what happens in this game. Czech Republic right now 2 points ahead of Russia.
Look at Nikolai Ehlers. He had a great chance off a nice move around Jarabek, the defenseman for Czech Republic. Ehlers coming off his rookie year with the Winnipeg Jets, where he had 15 goals and 38 points. 9th overall pick back in 2014.
Last year a junior, he won the Paul Dupont Trophy in the Quebec League as the personality of the year. Nikolai Ehlers did. Huge numbers for him in the queue. Kaspar lets the shot go. Rolling puck and it went wide. At the line, slap shot, Gerdon got blocked. Lars Eller lost it. Kaspar drags it to the front, and Zahorna couldn't get squared away. Lead pass too far for Jannik Hansen. And another icing call against Denmark.
3rd icing by this line. They have not been able to get out of their end. Sometimes you have to just make that simple play, but Thomas Plekanec's the goal scorer for the Czech Republic. 5 shots in this game, and he could easily have 2 or 3 goals, but it was just the one that he was able to get past Dom.
Nicholas Jensen for Denmark. Flipped to center no further. Picked off by Plekanec. In for Pasternak. He'll bounce it to Sebastian Dom's doorstep. In from the line is Kempny. Jensen flips this out for Nikolai Ehlers. Gets it off his skates onto his stick, and finally a line change for Denmark. Kempny for Kondratik. 2.5 left in a 1-1 tie. Kondratik plays it down low. Mads Christensen plays it behind his own net. Flipped out at center ice by Nielsen and back inside the Czech Republic line. Kondratik sends it back in, and this is going to be icing against the Czech Republic.
Kondratik just trying to send this ahead for his teammate. There's some nervous fans watching, maybe not expecting their team would be in this situation. There's a chance here for both teams to find a hero.
Kovac and Morten Madsen face off. Kovac wins it. Kondratik around for Michael Berner. Werner has a game winner in this championship. It was a shorthanded goal against Sweden. Into the final 2 minutes of regulation. Germany and U.S. still tied 2-2. And this goes over the glass and out of play, but immediately they are saying it was deflected.
A bit of an example, Denmark just maybe panicking. For them, they just want to play for the tie because every point is so crucial. 1 point puts them in a tie with Switzerland, and sometimes you don't want to play with those nerves where you're gripping the stick a little too tight. As went from making plays to now just trying to get that puck out of their zone at any cost.
Russia with a day off today. Our next game here in Moscow, Sweden and Switzerland. Cleared out at center ice. Polash back for the Czech Republic for Semic. Ahead for Ripik. Dishes it off for Kovac. Off the glove of Dom and wide. Krusal plays it behind the net for Kovac. Trying to spin off the checking of Marcus Lauritsen. Lauritsen goes down, Berners into the pile. Lars Eller's up with the puck. And Eller will flip it out of harm's way. Zohorna deflects it for Ripik. He gets ridden up by Oliver Lauritsen. Morton Green is on the puck, but it's turned over. Krusal tried to slip that through for Kaspar. Krusal stays on it. Shot, save, rebound. Through traffic, and Sebastian Dom had that short side blocked off. Taken out at center ice by Mats Christensen. He had a man open, that was Poulsen. And the pass got knocked out of midair. Now Lucas Kaspar, and the save made. And Kaspar crashes into the backboards.
Wow, both ends, a great chance for Kaspar late.
In alone on that left side, and Sebastian Dom. Another big save. Here comes Plakanec for Cervenka. Back at the line, Kempny couldn't control it. And one last chance for Morton for Frederick Storm. And he gets ridden to the outside, and we are going to overtime.
Denmark gets the job done. They've kept this game close, and Kaspar almost ending it late as Sebastian Dom with the right pad save. Kaspar hard into the boards. But it will stay 1-1, and they will need extra time. That is a huge point for Denmark.
39-18 are the shots on goal in favor of the Czech Republic. They have had their chances, but it's a 1-1 tie, 4-on-4 when we come back. Moscow, 1-1 tie. Denmark and the Czech Republic. Dennis Bayak and Shane Natty along with you. Producer Kevin Pratt. You look at Nikolai Ehlers. Shane, you mentioned that the point now that they have earned moves them into a tie for Switzerland. With Switzerland, 7 points each. You go back to the game they had against Switzerland. They had a 2-0 lead, Denmark did. Switzerland came back to win it in overtime.
Shows how important it is for them to try and find a way to win this one. That extra point, it is a tough schedule for Switzerland. They play Sweden after this game. They have to meet the Czech Republic. Denmark has Kazakhstan. That said, they've got the 1, but Denmark needs 2 here because they tie with Switzerland. Switzerland has the advantage because they won that game.
Now, Denmark's last game will be against Kazakhstan, so you kind of think they should get something out of that, but who knows? Here comes Jannik Hansen. Not sure Czech Republic expected to get pushed to overtime. Nikolai Ehlers at the shot. Furch the save, and he wasn't sure where it was.
Not at all. A good release by Ehlers, and Furch had to look around for a second.
Kempny carries back in. Kempny wide. Centers! And the save made by Dom, and he doesn't know where it is. And it's under him.
Both these goalies come up with saves, and they don't look sure, either one of them. That's a great rush by Kemp, the defenseman, and he finds Plekanec out front, a quick shot. The other end, it was Nikolai Ehlers taking the pass. And first, the same thing, both goalies down on the butterfly. They felt the puck hit them, but they weren't too confident.
Well, those of you that follow the NHL, Nikolai Ehlers had a terrific finish to the regular season on a line with Mark Scheifele and Blake Wheeler. And he's looked good here at the World Championship. Jordan, as we are in overtime, 4-on-4. In for Jerabek. Jerabek feeds it through for Repik. Burner has gone to the front of the net. Repik slaps it, bounces around. Burner tried to get a stick on it, could not. And Lassen will play it back for Bodker. Bodker gets pressured, and he just sends it out to center ice. In across for Pastrnak. Quick shot, that got steered away. Pastrnak trying to work it out front. Knocked off his stick and back down the ice for Mads Christensen. And knocked off his stick by Kovac. As Kovac and Pastrnak, the forwards out there now for the Czech Republic. Koláš, the defenseman, joins the attack. Big Koláš drops it back for Pastrnak. At the line for Simic. Simic has a goal in this tournament. Puts on the brakes behind the net. Simic looking out front. And unable to get a stick on it was Big Koláš. And now back for Nicholas Jensen. Quick shot. Sebastian Dom took that in a spot where there wasn't a whole lot of padding. Or rather, Furch. And still flexing that arm is Dominic Furch. Jannik Hansen in for Ehlers. Fires it wide.
Lost that puck for a second and tried to cut back. Really had Bodker driving off the backside to the net.
These two teams have not sat back in overtime. Lawrenson, but it's taken by Kaspar. Kondratic back for Kusal. Chipped away from him and Ehlers. Gets bucked on the play by Kempny. And taken in behind by Marcus Lawrenson. He tries to pull away. Lawrenson to center. Down he goes. Nicholas Jensen plays it behind the net. Lars Eller gets squeezed out. Thomas Plekanec couldn't pick it up. Jensen tees it up and rips that right into Kondratic. Jensen sends it back for Daniel Nielsen. Under 90 seconds in overtime. Eller trying to work it into the slot for a shot. Down on his knees, off it goes into the corner. And back for it, Jordan. Germany has scored against Team USA.
That's a late goal that has them up 3-2.
Jerabek, rink wide. Final minute of overtime. Jordan to the net. Oh, and it got chopped off his stick. Good defensive play by Morten Madsen. Repick. Back for Jerabek. And chopped away by Madsen again. And the pass for Nicholas Jensen was too far. Repick. Plays this for Dudera. For Simic. Cross ice pass, but it gets through. Kovac into the slot for Pasternak off the side of the net. As I think Pasternak expected Kovac to shoot it. Here comes Jannik Hansen. Into the slot. Daniel Nielsen. And time has run out.
An entertaining overtime, but nothing is settled. They will go to a shootout for the second time. It was Denmark in 2014 that they won the shootout. The only time they beat the Czech Republic.
Well, chances galore in the overtime. Nothing gets solved. Shootout is next.
Внимание, уважаемые зрители, в Санкт-Петербурге завершился матч чемпионата мира, в котором встречались сборные команды Германии и Соединенных Штатов Америки. Со счетом 3-2 в основное время победила сборная команда Германии. Выполнение после матчевых бросков начинает сборная команда Дании.
back to Moscow. It is a 1-1 tie. Thomas Buchanitz and Morten Madsen, your goaltender, your goal-getters. Dominic Perch and Sebastian Dom have been terrific.
They certainly have. Sebastian Dom for Denmark, absolutely brilliant in this game, keeping it a 1-0 game, because after 2 periods, Czech Republic outshooting Denmark 26-10, but a good push from Denmark in that 3rd period. They get the power play goal from Madsen. A good, entertaining overtime, but it's going to be settled in the shootout.
Welcome those that have been watching the USA-Germany game. A late goal in that one. And Lars Eller will start the shootout for Denmark. Eller in on Furch. Eller scores.
Nice rush by Eller. The quick hands as he comes wide, changes the angle, and gets it past Furch on the blocker side.
So Denmark with the lead, and Lucas Kaspar will be first to shoot for the Czech Republic. And he'll take the same path Eller did, and he scores. Quick release from Lucas Kaspar.
Going wide, trying to get Dom to open up. He does. He gets the 5-hole shot he wants as Kaspar scores.
Nikolai Ehlers next to go, and Ehlers is coming in with speed. Ehlers on Furch to the backhand, scores. Did the same move the other day, but he put it over top the net. This one was not over top the net.
He almost does a lap before he winds up for this one, but a great move to the backhand and up under the bar. Nice hands.
Came in at full speed. Ripek is next to shoot for the Czech Republic. Ripek to the forehand, off the pipe.
Ripek had Sebastian Dom where he wanted him. Had the room up top, but he catches iron.
So, the game on the line for Niklas Jensen. In on Furch. Jensen scores. And Denmark wins the game. Second shootout winner in this tournament for Niklas Jensen. This is a huge win for Denmark.
Massive as they celebrate. Jensen, a beautiful move. He did a Forsberg move for them to beat Latvia, and he's a hero again as this Denmark team will celebrate. This is a big upset as they knocked off the #1 seed in Group A, and they will jump ahead of Switzerland. So Denmark now has Kazakhstan left. Their best finish was 8th back in 2010, and they're looking to get into the quarterfinals.
And Switzerland has to play Denmark. Yeah. There's a
play
smiles.
Czech Republic, yeah.
Yes, play Czech Republic, yeah, correct. So Jan Carlson with some smiles. Nikolai Ehlers. Terrific win for Denmark. And deserving of it. 2-1 your final. Denmark with the shootout win.
Мы начинаем церемонию награждения лучших игроков матча.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we start the best player award ceremony.
Награда предоставлена Raiffeisenbank International, официальным спонсором чемпионата мира по хоккею с шайбой 2016 года.
And the best player which team will be awarded by Raiffeisenbank International, the official sponsor of the 2016 IHF Ice Hockey World Championship.
Награды лучшим игрокам вручает генеральный директор ВТБ Ледового дворца господин Никита Бажанов.
And the prizes will be presented by the Ice Palace General Manager Nikita Bajanov.
Лучшим игроком в составе сборной команды Чехии назван Якуб Ержабек, номер 5.
The best player of the Czech Republic, number 5, Jakub Ержабек.
Лучшим игроком в составе сборной команды Дании назван Маркус Лауриtzen, номер 22.
Best player of Denmark, number 22, Marcus Lauritsen.
Внимание, дорогие друзья! В честь команды победительницы звучит государственный гимн Дании.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of the winning team, please rise for the national anthem of Denmark.
Также напоминаем вам, что остались еще в продаже билеты на некоторые матчи чемпионата мира по хоккею 2016 года. А также я приглашаю вас в фан-зону чемпионата. На открытой площадке, расположенной слева от входа на арену, проходит выступление артистов и лучших спонсоров чемпионата. Вы можете посетить гол российской сборной, а также футбол, большой магазин официальных сувениров и билетные кассы. Фан-зона начинает работу ежедневно в 2 часа до первого матча и открыта до 23 часов. Вход в фан-зону свободный.
Dear friends, we hope you enjoyed the game. We would like to remind you there are still some tickets available for some of the games, and we invite you to visit the game of the World Championship. We are also very glad to invite you to visit the official fan zone of the 2016 IHF Ice Hockey World Championship. On the left of the entrance to the arena in the open space, you can find on-stage performance of popular singers, different activities and prize drawings by the sponsors. You can also visit the Russian fan house with food courts and official merchandising shop, and also the ticket office. The fan zone opens every day to all those prior to the first game, closes at 11 p.m. You are welcome, and the entrance is free.
Дорогие друзья, в 20 часов, простите, 15 минут начнется матч между сборными командами Швеции. Ну, а вас мы благодарим за внимание и поддержку. Желаем вам всего самого доброго и до вечера.
Dear friends, thank you very much for your attendance tonight. And we just remind you that the World Championship will continue in this arena with the game between the national teams of Switzerland and Sweden. And the game starts at 20:15. See you later.
Чем бы ни увлекались, что бы ни любили и что бы любили не очень, наступает момент, когда все уходит на второй план, и нас объединяет одно.
Это наша игра, потому что хоккей в каждом из нас. Шкода, генеральный спонсор чемпионата мира по хоккею.
This is the decisive second. The second one you act. The point of no return. This is where you meet yourself. This is where a new adventure begins. This is the moment. This is your time. Tissot.
Хоккей – это спорт, где все относятся к своему делу по-особенному. И болельщики, и хоккеисты. Здесь каждый старается изо всех сил и выкладывается на полную. Поэтому мы поддерживаем чемпионат мира по хоккею уже много лет. И вкладываемся в тех, кто вкладывается. Райффайзенбанк. Разница в отношениях.
Introducing the 2016 IIHF ad. Player statistics.
Championship regulation. The new score is time after the
Награда предоставлена Райффайзенбанк Интернешнл, официальным спонсором чемпионата мира по хоккею с шайбой.
Встречаешь любые испытания. А как насчет лица? Новый крем для лица Nivea создан специально для мужчин. Он эффективно увлажняет кожу и защищает ее от сухости. Новый мужской крем Nivea. Уверенность тебе к лицу. Поддержи свою команду с Nivea. Nivea – официальный спонсор чемпионата мира по хоккею.
preparation I need every day. The years of training, pushing myself to be the strongest, the sharpest. My dedication to the game, to my teammates who are counting on me to deliver. The nerves of steel, the preparation and ritual before the adrenaline of the match. The responsibility of being my best every time, prepared to fight every shift on the ice. This is not just a sport. This is who I am.
Мир бизнеса постоянно меняется. Сегодня невозможно оставаться лидером рынка без постоянного развития и роста. Преодоление хаоса в делах не только закаляет характер компании, но и делает ее чемпионом. QSR – это яркий пример эволюционного бизнеса. Мы помогаем нашим клиентам совершенствоваться. С какой бы проблемой ни столкнулся ваш бизнес, у нас всегда найдется надежное решение.
Все о спорте. Здесь и сейчас. Новости, видео, интервью. Попади в точку. Чемпионат